But just to say that, with regards to the National Cathedral, we should not rejoice that Parliament rejected the 80 million vote cities allocation to the National Cathedral, because the Minister of Finance told us during the investigation that there is a budget line called contingency vote, which he used to fund the National Cathedral. Some of us called on Parliament not to approve that contingency vote this year. What Parliament did was only to reduce it, but it's far above the 80 million that the minister was asking for the National Cathedral. So it's another endorsement of the minister's decision to use that contingency vote to fund the National Cathedral, because it's just a budget line. It doesn't belong to any sector. It doesn't belong to any MDA. It's just a budget line inserted in the appendices. So it's like a pool of money just put aside without being allocated to any specific activity to allow the government to do what it wants with that money. And this is what the Parliament has done by approving that allocation. I've heard NDC boasting that, they have been able to cut it down. Cutting it down still above the 80 million that the minister was asking for is no cutting down. The National Cathedral is going to go ahead. And let me add that the present economic crisis is partly attributable to corruption. And if we don't deal with corruption,
the current economic crisis is partly attributable to corruption. That's what you're saying.
Yes. Because, you see, when we borrow excessively and we don't use the money very well, we don't see the outcomes of the money. I mean, the loans. And it is believed that some of these things pass through our fingers. How are we going to pay back those loans?